My name is Muhammad Arifin Dobson. I am from Parahyangan Catholic University and I'm also a participant of Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2017. Let me tell you a story about my research.
According to the National Electrification Ratio, there are more than 11 million registered families without having access to electricity, and the number will increase if we also include the unregistered family. The Indonesian Development Plan stated that there should be 100% of families in Indonesia have access to electricity in 2020. In order to fulfill the plan, we need to accelerate our process in making the power generation facility better. Many attempts has been done by the government, such as making the photovoltaic facility, the microhydro, geothermal and even wave collector, but still it is not enough.
New thinking is needed to approach the problem, and innovation should be applied to the conventional system.
In order to fully understand the basis of power generator, we need to break it down into four main aspects. The first aspect is the collector, the one that collects the energy from the nature, and then the conversion is the parts that changes the state of the energy from the nature into more valuable energy, and then the transmission is the spec to move the energy from one place into the other place, and then storage, of course, to store the energy itself. There are lots of combination of this aspect. I'm going to show you one of the combination, which is the photovoltaic. So the photovoltaic is collect the sun rays and change it into electricity. So the collector and the conversion is at one place in the photovoltaic panels itself. And then the electricity going to be stored in the battery, and then the energy from the battery itself going to be transported into houses. That's one of the form of the combination. The next combination is the microhydro. So the microhydro collect the energy from flowing water, change it into a movement and then generate electricity. From that electricity is the same, transmitted into a battery, then the battery transmit into houses. This kind of combination using electricity as its basis. And this form is not effective in Indonesia. Why? Because in rural Indonesia you need a lot of capital, or a lot of human capital, money capital to build and also to maintain this kind of system. So in order to do that, we need to find a new paradigm, a new basis, a new way of generating electricity using a new stuff, so we can eliminate the drawbacks caused by electricity.
Using the four main aspects, that is the collector, the conversion, the transmission and also the storage, I changed the main paradigm that's usually using electricity as the transmission and also the storage. I change it into air. I use the air pressure as the transmission and as the storage, which means we can use pipes to transmit the energy and also using pipe to store the energy as air pressure. The collector that we're going to use in this project is any kind of collector that can collect the energy from the nature and change it into a kinetic energy. From that kinetic energy, we put a piston in, and from that piston, an air pressure can be produced. The air pressure then going to be transmitted using a pipe and then stored the energy also in the pipe. And then using air engine, we're going to change the air pressure into energy. And the two guys beside me is the air engine. Going to do the job, change the air pressure into a movement, and I'm gonna show you how that thing is possible.
So the air pressure will come in from this pipe onto this shaft and then move the bellow. After moving the bellow, it's gonna turn the shaft, and then from this shaft it's gonna generate electricity in the backside. And if we see in the backside of this engine, we're gonna see these valves. So the air pressure coming from this pipe, and then this pipe gonna control the in and out of the air pressure itself, move the bellow, then after the movement of the bellow it's gonna turn the shaft and then generate electricity if we put a generator in here.
Using the new method I introduced, then we can adapt the collector according to the places. And from that places we can determine, in the seashore we can wave collector and the wind turbine, and from the riverside we can use all the wind turbine and also the water mill. Using the new method of using air pressure, we don't have any problem on combining the energy and also storing the energy using the pressure, the air pressure. Compared of using electricity as the transmission and as the storage, we have a lot of problem on combining and also storing. My future work for this technology is to implement on rivers around UNPAR and also around my city, Bandung. And also to push the innovation, not only using pressure, but using air vacuum to run the engine that makes safer and also better process. I will not patent this technology because my main motivation is to give free energy to the people of Indonesia. And also I am planning to send the blueprint all over Indonesia. So in the end, people can make their own technology, can make their own energy generator, increasing Indonesia's welfare and also human resources.